sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL
Babalik muli tayo dito sa Divine Light Academy in Las Piñas City for the continuing coverage of season number 3 ng ating Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. We're on to game number 5 of a 6-game slate. Ngayong linggo, this is the 16 under matchup of JT Bulacan Taipan and the Cavite City MTJH Basketball Academy. Sa magandang hapon po muli sa inyong lahat. Jaime Mendera kasama pa rin, Coach F. Francisco. Good afternoon once again, Coach F.
Good afternoon, Jaime. It's been a very eventful afternoon of basketball so far, and there's more to come.
Nakauna na nga itong JT Bulacan Taipan coming up with that 14 under victory. This time around, 2 ages up, 16 under naman ang ating pag-uusapan dito, Coach F. Beginning with the performances of both these teams. Unahin na natin itong mga bata nga mula sa Bulacan, coming off that very lopsided victory in their previous assignment kontra Valenzuela.
Coming off that 21-point victory against Valenzuela, and also on a 2-game winning streak itong JT Bulacan Taipan. No? In that game against Valenzuela, makikita natin yung field goal percentage nila wasn't that high, 34.3%, as opposed to Valenzuela, 53.7%. Pero one thing they did well in that game was shoot well from outside. They made 7 3-point shots there as opposed to just 2 for Valenzuela. And more importantly, yung free throws nila, converting on 16 as opposed to 8 for Valenzuela. Kaya yun yung naging main difference dito sa game na to.
And certainly looking to climb up ang ating team standings, 4th so far itong JT Bulacan Taipan sa ating 16 under North Division. Going to the other side of the fence, Coach F, speaking about the Cavite City MTJH Basketball Academy, not the start that they were hoping for after their first 7 ball games, just 1-6. And kung lopsided victory ang naranasan nitong Bulacan, lopsided loss naman ang nakamit nitong Cavite City.
Losing by 31 points, no? Again, syempre Rizal, powerhouse yun. No? Pero makikita naman natin itong Cavite City, lahat ng mga losses nila, although they are on a 5-game losing streak, no? Lahat naman ng mga losses nila, save for this one against Rizal, were close, were competitive games. No? So it's just a matter of siguro minor adjustments here and there para sa coaching staff for them to be to finally get on the winning streak. Last win nila was May 21, 1-point victory against Nueva Ecija. So that was more than 2 months ago. In that game against Rizal, ang one takeaway siguro positive na makukuha nila doon was they shot very well from the free throw line, 21 to 25 for 84%. So that's one thing that they could get some solace from yung statistic na yon.
And let's find out na nga if that losing streak can be broken by Cavite City or will Bulacan make it 3 in a row. Punta na tayo muli kay Jay Cruz.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are glad to have you here at Divine Light Academy, Las Piñas City, as we bring you the continuation of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. 16 other division featuring JT Bulacan Taipan and Cavite City MTJH Basketball Academy. Now it's time to meet the starters for both teams. First, for JT Bulacan Taipan. Starting guard number 66, Adrian De La Cruz. Shooting guard number 29, Prince De La Cruz. Small forward number 17, Roberto Alcoriza. Power forward number 32, Justine Suarez. And at center number 6, Ayon Kunanan. The head coach is Sherwin Santos, assisted by Daryl Lipid, Kenneth Jordan, EJ Toribio, team manager Charles Kimpo, and team owner Jovan Tai. And now let us meet the starters for Cavite City MTJH Basketball Academy. Starting guard number 0, Andrew Sanchez. Shooting guard number 16, Liam Macapagal. Small forward number 9, Luigi Lopez. Power forward number 20, Caleb Liwanag. And at center number 28, Rich Fernandez. The head coach is Spotty Tivera. His assistants are Jofer Tabia, Team Baton, Mike Bautista, Brent Mendilapar. Team managers Romel Macapagal and JJ Teodoro. Team owner Poti Tivera. Our game referees for this ball game, Dennis Galve, Donkey Ramos, and Saraf Ongad. Junior MPBL Executive Director, Mr. J.R. Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Keith Picasso.
Tip of time dito sa ating 16 under North Division matchup between Cavite City and JT Bulacan Taipan, the MTJH Basketball Academy. Beginning this ball game with Sanchez, Macapagal, Lopez, Liwanag, and Fernandez. Para sa Bulacan naman, a couple of De La Cruz, Adrian, and Prince. We have Alcoriza, Suarez, and Cunanan to round out their 5 bigger kids, bigger boys. Hopefully a bigger matchup as Cavite City gets first crack. Macapagal, his three-pointer might have been partially deflected there by Suarez as Bulacan looking to run. It's De La Cruz missing short on that attempt. Alcoriza picking up the board. Second attempt still won't fall. Battle for the loose ball. Goes to the hands of Alcoriza. Open for 3, De La Cruz. Medyo hinangin dito sa ating venue.
Oo, nagbukas yung bintana yata.
So 3 attempts though para sa Bulacan in that possession alone. Early chance of defense coming from their bench. Of course, Bulacan riding on that 2-game win streak like you pointed out, Coach F. Cavite City naman trying to address this 5 straight loss. And that first basket, makukuha ni Rich Fernandez, could be the sign na hinahanap nitong Cavite City.
That was a good-looking move there from Fernandez. No?
And gets a board off that miss from Alcoriza. Sanchez gets a ball tap from behind. And it will go back to Bulacan. Pierce. Bulacan now, so looking for their first points of this ball game. This is Adrian De La Cruz. Falling away. It's the other De La Cruz naman. So De La Cruz to De La Cruz connection. That was Prince getting the first bucket para sa Bulacan.
That was a good-looking one-handed fadeaway there, a la Dirk Nowitzki.
They're tied at 2. Great aggressive move there from Macapagal, drawing the foul.
And selling the contact a little bit for good measure.
Yun naman. Gusto ko kay Direk eh. Pag sinabi ni Coach F na ala Dirk Nowitzki, kailangan mo i-replay. Lopez from the corner will misfire. And ball goes back to Bulacan. Very unique itong jersey ng Cavite City, Coach F, no? Parang yung number nila, ano eh. Kung kukumpara mo yung jersey number ng Bulacan, it's shouting at you. And then ito namang Cavite City, it's
Subdued.
subdued. Okay. That's one way to put it.
Usually yung mga jersey numbers sa liga niya, mga 8 inches, 9 inches. Ito medyo smaller than usual. Pero kita pa rin naman.
Kita pa rin naman. Especially in the angle that we have. And speaking of angle, Liam Macapagal able to find the angle to give Cavite City a 2-point advantage, 4-2. Adrian De La Cruz trying to find Prince once again. That time, maybe a bit too deep as Cavite City will regain possession.
That last shot attempt, Prince found himself masyadong malalim underneath the basket, no, owing to that miss.
Bulacan though will get under crack. 6:40 remaining here in our first. Adrian De La Cruz. Now Prince De La Cruz. Shot clock is down to 8. Attacking the baseline. Looking for that pull-up. Shadowed by Liwanag. Firing for 3. Prince falling short. Liwanag another rebound.
Great execution, that 2-3 zone there by Cavite.
Stepping through for this 3. Off para kay Macapagal. Lopez, ayaw pa rin. As a foul will be called, I believe, against Caleb Liwanag.
First foul on Caleb, averaging 7.4 points per game and 2.9 rebounds. Kung si Caleb, third leading scorer para dito sa Cavite.
Sanchez will take a seat in the meantime. Ball deflected. Bulacan will reset. Adrian De La Cruz, this time, decides to put it up. And the floater will fall. Tabla na naman tayo this time at 4.
Found himself wide open there with a straight line drive to the basket. Took advantage of it.
The decision making there, displayed by Adrian De La Cruz. This is Macapagal. Hounded by De La Cruz. Trapped by Alcoriza. Looking for a friend, finds Liwanag. He will fire for 3. Off to the right. This is Prince De La Cruz. Trying to get it ahead. Excellent find to Cunanan for the finish.
Ball deciding to fall in para dito kay Cunanan after that bullet pass, no? From Prince.
Abante ang Bulacan ng 6-4. Macapagal. Goes to Liwanag. 8 to shoot now para sa Cavite City. Macapagal has 4 to work with. Finds an opening, draws the contact kontra kay Cunanan, and he is back to the line, or he will head to the line rather. Sabihin ko sana, Coach F, he's back on the floor.
Yun sabihin ko dapat eh. That's probably the third time he's found himself on the floor. Albeit intentionally or unintentionally.
So take a look at that fast break of the game. Brought to us by Larga International Logistics Incorporated. Lumarga nga itong si Cunanan in that attempt, although he will take a seat. Pareho talaga tayo mag-isip minsan. Coach F. Liam Pero you like the aggressiveness na pinapakita dito ni Liam Macapagal.
At saka yung, yung utak. Yung gamesmanship, ika nga.
Yeah. And not bothered na baka masira ang kanyang hairstyle na despite ilang beses na nga siyang nauhulog sa sahig. Cavite City coming up with a steal. What a move! Stretching for that layup is Ivan Laksina.
Making use of that high pickup to elude the point guard there.
So both De La Cruz, Zes, have been trying to cruise to the basket. This time it's Prince. 2 free throws coming up. Take another look at that move. High pickup. Sabi mo, oh, good luck na maabot yung bola na yan sa haba nito ni Laksina.
Taking the smaller point guard out of the equation there.
Knocking down the first. To tie the ball game at 7 is Prince, Kian, James, De La Cruz. 3 first names. Gotta love it.
Unless middle name niya yung James.
May E pa nga dito sa listahan natin eh. Kick out. Firing for 3. Way short. Hapa picks it up. Setting up Don Nascimento. It will stay with Bulacan. Just 3 seconds to shoot now para sa Bulacan. Hapa from the baseline. Couldn't get the bounce. Rebounded by Alcoriza. He will be fouled by Abubo. Free throws na naman para sa Bulacan. That's team foul number 3 for Cavite City. Both teams with 3 team fouls. Off on that first attempt was Alcoriza.
Ikita natin parang ang trend in this game, today para dito sa Bulacan is bigyan ng opportunity yung mga self-amused players nila, no? Itong mga De La Cruzes usually minimal playing time lang for Bulacan. Pero early in this game getting good production, no?
Pineda, look at that move. Paano
Grabe yun.
naggunting sa ere, Coach F.
Pumuya ako sa air. Floating to the basket, no, with the greatest of ease.
Giving the lead back to Cavite City, 9-8. Stepping back is De La Cruz. That's off. Pineda secures the board, looking to attack once again. This time, able to set up a streaking Enzo Gallardo for the easy layup. To the delight of the fans nitong Cavite City, trooping the Divine Light Academy, as JT Bulacan Taipan will call for a timeout, down by 3, 11-8.
birthday lang nga nito ni Hadi Hussein last week, and at the age of 15, aside from conditioning, natutunan daw niyang mag-meditate kung saan he will be doing at 10 minutes with no gadgets and trying to do self-reflection. And dahil lang sa gantong paraan daw ay mas nakukuha niya ang kanyang kumpiyansa at lakas ng loob. Dagdag pa niya, meron daw siyang pre-game ritual na ginagawa kung saan hinahalikan niya ang kanyang sapatos before the game start as a sign of luck na itinuro daw sa kanya ng kanyang lola. Kaya naman, let's see kung anong ipapakita ni Hadi on today's game. Talk to you guys.
Excellent story there, captured by our Nicole Lim. Covering all the 6 games of this Sunday. Hadi Hussein, though, yan. Just as Nicole reported, no, nakakaya nga naman na saktuhin mo na, ipasok mo na. Mahalikan na ang kanyang sapatos for good luck.
Kaya nga, love what you do, no?
Mhm.
Saka yung mga tools na kailangan mo to be able to do a good job. Number 1 yun, yung sapatos. Pero syempre, siguro naman, pinapanatili niyang malinis yung para mahalikan niya yun.
Importante. And doing some meditation as well.
In 10 minutes na yun, hirap nun ngayon nowadays for the kids. Yung walang gadget. Ako, ang tawag ko doon, siesta. Siesta.
Power nap, no?
Hindi pwedeng hindi mo hawak cellphone mo eh.
Algoriza knocking down both free throws. So still a 3-point ball game, 13-10. Laksina lilipad. That time, good defense para sa Bulacan. Loose ball scramble picked up by Panganiban. Now Pineda hands it off to Abubo. It will stay with Cavite City. Active hands para dito sa Bulacan.
Interior passing there by Cavite, thwarted by the active hands itong Bulacan players.
They go inside to Abubo. Another foul whistled here kontra Bulacan. That will put them at the limit.
Timely dive cut there by Abubo. Getting him open, pero na-foul siya.
Just a minute and 50 remaining dito sa ating first quarter. Both teams now in the penalty. Laksina. Now Gallardo. Foul will be called once again. So 3 straight fouls here para sa Bulacan as Gallardo will be rewarded with 2 free throws.
Got tripped up there by Don Nascimento.
Chance to add to this 3-point lead. Getting the first to fall is Enzo Gallardo. Short on the second, but Abubo able to keep it alive. Hustling for that rebound, but it will go back Bulacan's way. Chance of defense now para sa Cavite City MTJH Basketball Academy. With a move, able to escape his defender was James Castro.
Kapangalan pa ni Astro Boy.
Ni Astro Boy, exactly.
Displaying similar skill set, no? Keeping the dribble alive and route to the basket.
Napasayaw niya si Abubo dito. More importantly, gets 2 free throws for himself.
Good body control there, no?
Though unfortunately, getting the brunt of that contact was Ivan Laksina para sa Cavite City. But to see him back on his feet,
Leave the court on his own power.
Case Lazaro will replace him though.
Smaller lineup para sa Cavite here.
You did say itong Cavite City, Coach F, no? Despite that 1-6 card that they're showing dito sa ating season number 3, number of their losses talagang maybe sa dulo.
Competitive naman lahat ng games nila. Safe to or that lopsided loss against Rizal, no?
Well, we have covered Rizal, and alam din naman natin that Arellano program certainly a difficult nut to crack. It's Abubo overshooting on that layup. Good hustle there para kay Gallardo. Picked up by Abubo, but will be called for steps.
Eagle eyes there by our referee. Happened right in front of him. No? Shuffle yung paa doon ni Abubu. Di ba ito yung mamahaling laruan? Labubo pala yung Labubo.
Tamiya ata, Coach Jeff. Hapa, short on the floater. Second try, finally. Gets it to fall para kay Justin Hapa. And this kid, ito si Justin Hapa, I would say, is one kid to watch out for para sa Bulacan.
Definitely not the tallest of players, pero leads Bulacan in scoring, no? With a 12.2 clip.
Hapa, able to set up Castro for 3. Short. Tapikan, it would be Abubo securing the board. Ahead to Pineda, he has a 2-on-1. Lumipad na naman, that time a bit awkward in that layup. Able to clean it up. Itong si Polo Panganiban.
Pineda didn't know what to do with the ball in that situation. Huh? Buti na lang, nakuha nila uli yung rebound.
As the buzzer sounds, to signal the end of our first quarter, Francisco a bit unaware that the clock was winding down. And it will be a 3-point advantage. Nabibit-bitin ng Cavite City heading into our second period. So look at some highlights brought to us by Chef's Magic. That was that Liam Macapagal pull-up earlier. And this Larga fast break brought to us by Cunanan. Able to connect was Bulacan. That high pickup para kay Ivan Laxina. One of the reasons why Cavite City is up by 3 to end the first 16-13. Just before we resume our second quarter of action, look at some lucky fans na magwawagi ng ating Chef's Magic condiments. Of course, from tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment.
Parang ikaw lang yan. Brings the flavor
Yan.
to the coverage.
That's Hapa trying to bring the flavor here sa ating second quarter. We did mention na coming off that bench, nabanggit mo nga, Coach Chef, that maybe a formula para sa Bulacan for this Sunday is to give some of their players a bit more thick. No?
And to provide their team then a bit more depth.
Just a bit. Just a bit. Francisco pulling up for 3. So can find the range itong Bulacan. 0 out of 8 to begin this ball game from beyond the arc. Lazaro. Now Sanchez. Macapagal. They swing it. Jumper. It's way short para kay Poso. The ball bounces to the fans of Cavite City na kanina pa naghihiyawan dito, Coach Jeff.
So talaga, napapansin mo yung mga fans.
Chef's Magic. Sila yung Chef's Magic natin kanina, Coach Jeff. So hard not to notice.
Okay. Pero yung 2-3 zone ng both teams actually, proving to be a tough nut to crack para sa isa't isa.
Quite a low scoring affair compared to that 14-under game that we covered just earlier. Sanchez kontra Francisco. Got his pocket pick. Francisco leads the break para sa Bulacan. Goes to Castro. Stolen away there by Poso. Hussein to beat. Attacking strong. Layup is short. A pick. Picked up by Suarez. Back to Francisco. Hounded by Poso once more. Stepping back. Jumper too strong. Liwanag. Make that rebound. Number 3. Oh, number 4 rather. To the baseline strong. Shot is off though. Sidestep maneuver. Ayaw pa rin para kay Lazaro. As play stop, a whistle to signal a foul kontra Bulacan.
Both defenses proving to be very stingy at this point. Makita mo yung emphasis ng both defenses, no? Attack to the basket. No?
Triggering from the baseline now. Makapagal, that time a bit overzealous was Hadi Hussein.
To si Hussein, naalala ko nung one of the games I covered for Cavite, ito yung nag-best player. Very, medyo explosive din, a scorer for them. Can get hot quickly.
Sanchez thought about the three. Finds an open Lazaro. So neither team getting those 3-pointers to fall. Alcoriza finds half underneath, short on the reverse. Alcoriza looking to keep it alive, pero babalik ang bola sa Cavite City.
Kita mo yung defense ng Cavite ron, collapse every time the ball gets inside the paint, no?
And in the absence of outside shooting
Uy!
for both squads.
Could have been a backward violation there.
Hapa, good fake. Make that 4 now para kay Hapa. Full court pressure once again. Hapa coming up with a steal. Francisco, napaganda pa using the spin cycle. Giving Bulacan an end one.
Escape act there for Francisco.
It's Kyle Xander Francisco. Natapik na yung pasa nito ni Hapa, but Francisco, the presence of mind to pick that ball up and finish despite the contact. Move brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness. B-Liga ready.
Si Kyle Xander Francisco, third leading scorer para dito sa Bulacan. Averaging a flat 10 points per game, no? To go along with 3 steals.
He completes a 3-point play to make this a 2-point advantage para sa JT Bulacan Taipan. 18-16. Cavite City naman ang tatawag ng timeout. Still 6:28 left here in the first half. Take another look at our quarter scene sealer brought to us by Chef's Magic. A lucky coach naman itong MTJH Basketball Academy of Cavite City. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. Finally, a 3 falling as Alcoriza knocking it down from the wing.
First 3-point bucket of the game for both teams.
It's the biggest lead now para sa Bulacan, 21-16. Able to get it across as Poso will draw the foul and that will put Bulacan at the limit. No free throws just yet. Castro called for his second personal. 5:30 remaining dito sa ating first half. Makapagal looking for a friend. Finds a cutting Sanchez, feeding Poso for the finish.
Good backdoor cut there for Sanchez. No? Finding him wide open. Giving out the extra pass for the easier 2 points.
Cutting the lead down to 3, 21-18. Francisco nakatakas na naman. Short though. On that layup, Makapagal looking to run it para sa Cavite City. Kick out. Sanchez thought about a 3. Drops it off. This time to Liwanag. Malakas. Poso keeping it alive. Draws the contact. Couldn't get the bounce. Instead, will have to earn it from the stripe.
Kung si Poso has been all over the place para dito sa Cavite City. Although he's yet to make a basket, pero he's made himself available for those passes. That time naman, offensive rebound.
You Usually, ang Poso, planted lang yan, Coach F. Eh.
Ah.
Sa isang lugar lang yan. Eh.
Ito, magaslaw.
Trying to bring this 3-point lead down. But this is the type of energy off the bench na gusto mong makita if ikaw isang coach. No? Talagang trying to get that energy going, the second, even the third unit.
Not the tallest of players, no? Pero mukhang malakas din ang katawan itong si Poso.
This is John Poso. Gets 1 out of 2. Lead down to 2 as well. 21-19 now. A little over halfway through dito sa ating second quarter. Alcoriza through the middle. Recovers. Gets it to Hussein. Gets his first field goal dito sa ating laro. Hadi Hussein up sa lead to 4 now. 23-19.
Sabi nga natin, to si Hussein can get hot very quickly, no? Para dito sa Taipan. Bulacan, Taipan.
Sanchez able to elude his defenders
Uy.
and takes it all the way for 2.
Great look. Ano yan? Body job yung ginawa niya ron to get himself open for that right-handed layup.
Kick out from Hapa, setting up that three-pointer para kay De La Cruz. It won't fall. Ooh, look at that find. Prince De La Cruz connecting with Justin Hapa.
Showcasing his passing skills doon, his vision to si Prince, no? Saka to si Hapa, very poised. Kahit hindi siya ganun katangkad, no? Every time he gets the basket underneath, hindi nagmamadali.
Disrupting that play was Poso once again para sa Cavite City. Bibit-bit drops it off to Sanchez. His drop pass as well, but the defense there para sa Bulacan. Short stab, ayaw.
Wow. Great defense there. They were outnumbered, no? Talking about Bulacan, getting the ball back.
Spin cycle from Sanchez. Shot won't fall. They get it ahead to Hapa. Has Liwanag to beat. Bumitin pa sa Eric. Caleb Liwanag will be called for a foul. Justin Hapa.
Yun yung poise ni Hapa na sinasabi ko. Kahit alam natin na almost several inches yung laki ni Liwanag. Kita mo yung move na ginawa ni Hapa ron. Very, very calculated.
Didn't even hesitate. Na parang, okay, yeah. Maybe easily 3-4 inches giving up.
That's the way to attack a shot blocker, no? To get into his chest. Make him commit that foul.
Actually, si Boss Charles Kimpo was already speaking volumes about itong batang to si Justin Hapa. A number of times that I've covered itong JT Bulacan Taipan. Sa Bulacan daw talaga, playing above his age group itong si Justin Hapa. Nag-MVP pa daw dun sa mga liga na yun. Just, alam mo may poise, like you said.
So that's one name to look out for, no? Sa amateur basketball, Justin Hapa.
Pineda, short on that attempt. Ahead of the pack is Hadi Hussein. Look at that move! Showing us his athleticism. Yung halik sa sapatos yun eh. Coach.
Oo, yun yung nagdala dun eh. If you love your tools, it'll love you back.
Too much love there coming from Hadi Hussein, committing his second personal. Exactly 3 minutes remaining. Yun, no?
Yun, no?
Parang ice cream scoop eh.
Good decision there.
This is Pineda on the line for a couple of free throws. Trying to trim this 8-point advantage para sa Bulacan. Missing on both though. This is De La Cruz. Goes to Prince De La Cruz. Couldn't get the shot to fall. Was Don Nascimento. It will stay with Bulacan. Just 9 seconds left on their shot clock.
Good presence of mind there by Prince De La Cruz to let that ball sail out of bounds.
De La Cruz gets it to Adrian. Thinking 3. Pulls the 3. Alcoriza short. Don Nascimento na naman. That time rejected by Laksina.
Ball luckily falling into the hands of Don Nascimento.
Prince De La Cruz pulling up for 3. Off. Cavite City. This is Polo Panganiban. Pineda now. Approaching the 2-minute mark dito sa ating second. Lopez, pull up. Malakas. Bulacan, tatakbo na naman. Falling away. That won't fall para kay Alcoriza. There's a foul drawn here by Polo Panganiban. Babalik siya sa linya for 2 free throws.
Almost traveled there. You can see Alcoriza. I think the rule there is every time you slip, pwede kang tawagan ng traveling eh. Pero syempre, discretion ng referees yun.
Gets the first to fall. Paul Panganiban. I remember covering itong Cavite City with you, Coach F. And I think this is one of the players that they are, in terms of relying on, pwedeng makapag-produce nga ng opensa para sa kanila. It's 2 out of 2.
Yeah, averages 6.2 points per game, no? To go along with 2.7 assists. So, solid player para dito sa Cavite City.
Able to put the lead down to 6, 29 to 23.
So, kita natin Cavite going a little bit smaller.
Doon na Cimento. Kick out to Alcoriza. Through the middle, gets stripped. Counter steal. Donna Cimento will be called for a kickball, I believe. Babalik ang bola dito sa Cavite City.
Bulacan coaching staff protesting that call, asking for a foul in that situation.
Meanwhile, let's head over back to Nicole for a report.
This is a debut game para kay James Castro, who is a player of Emilio Aguinaldo College. Like what he said, it would be a big adjustments for him. Kaya makikiramdam daw muna siya sa kanyang teammates at sisiguraduhin daw niyang magampanan ang kanyang role at makapag-contribute sa kanilang team. Hi, man, Coach F.
Thank you once again. That was Nicole Lim with that report. And certainly a weapon na talagang pwede ma-utilize itong Bulacan. A good problem to have, Itang.
Yeah, oo nga. Kita natin, may pinasok kanina. Ang ganda ng performance niya. Meron siya mga inside attacks to the basket.
And with a name like that, medyo kailangan. May bit-bit ka na kagad na expectation.
Baka tumakbo rin konsehal yan. Of course, si James, he just won in the recent elections sa kanyang hometown ng Morong Bataan.
Couple of misses though. So 4 straight misses para dito sa Cavite City from the line. So 6 pa rin ang inahabol nila dito. 29 to 23. Alcoriza, that time blocked by Laksina. Babalik muli sa Cavite ang bola. 47.5 seconds left here in our first half. MTJH Basketball Academy would like to call for some time. (29 to 23), 6 pa rin ang abante ng JT Bulacan Taipan. Final 43 seconds here in our first half of action. This is Laksina stepping back for 3. Off to the left. Rebounded by Alcoriza. This is Francisco now directing traffic para sa Bulacan. Trying to add to the 6-point advantage. Francisco. What about a pull-up? Baseline jumper won't fall para kay Donna Cimento. Takbo dito ang Cavite City. Laksina able to track it down. Pulls up from the baseline. Gets it to fall.
Risky shot there, but able to get one to go for Laksina.
Half-court heave. Almost getting it was Francisco. As the buzzer sounds to signal the end of our first half. That basket by Ivan Laksina will make this a 4-point ball game, 29 to 25. Bulacan pa rin ang abante. So look at some highlights brought to us, as always, by our major sponsor, Chef's Magic. That was that end one from Francisco earlier. Ito naman the reverse from Hapa off the feed from Prince de la Cruz. This fast break attempt. And a scoop from Hattie. How do you like that, Hussein? Natapos nga ang ating first half. It's 29-25, a 4-point lead para sa Bulacan. Score is 29-25 in favor of JT Bulacan Taipan kontra Cavite City MTJH Basketball Academy dito sa ating 16 under North Division matchup. Couple of highlights dito sa ating first half of action. That block from Laxina. And that sweet-looking stroke for Ivan to cut the lead down to 4 heading into our second half of action. Some numbers dito, Coach F. A close ball game so far, but Bulacan a bit of a 4-point advantage at the end of the first 20 minutes.
In a game like this, no, yung 4-point advantage na yan, luxury. Ano, makita natin yung speed ng Bulacan na JT Bulacan Taipan, serving them in good stead in this game. Although yung field goal percentage goes the way of Cavite, makita natin, and makikita rin natin lamang ang Cavite in terms of steals, blocks, and turnovers, pero hindi sila makaalagwa rito. Lamang pa rin sa fast break points itong Bulacan kasi ang ganda ng transition defense itong JT Bulacan Taipan so far in the first half. And kahit sila yung smaller team, lamang sila sa offensive rebounds. They've already got 13 offensive rebounds as opposed to just 8 para dito sa Cavite City.
Exactly what the doctor ordered for a smaller team. No? Talagang trying to hustle for those extra possessions and look to run against a taller opponent. Talking about itong JT Bulacan Taipan. Parang dito naman sa Cavite City MTJH Basketball Academy, Coach F, no? Back and forth in ball game natin so far, but just 9 points scored in that second quarter.
So, unable to take advantage of their bigger players itong Cavite City. No? But let's see yung mga adjustments na ginawa ng mga coaches nila to get their bigger players going.
Before we resume our second half of action, and look at our fans of the game brought to us by True Tea Iced Tea, spotting someone in the crowd who's been cheering non-stop, full of energy and bringing all the good vibes here in this game. And you know what they say, the coolest fan deserves the coolest iced tea. Congratulations po to our fan of the game. You're getting a refreshing treat from True Tea Iced Tea, a no sugar added iced tea. Stay cool with True Tea Iced Tea. The goodness of iced tea without the sugar. Just about ready to resume our second half of action. 4-point advantage for Bulacan in this low-scoring affair, I would say. Especially compared dun sa talagang sobrang high-scoring naman dun sa ating unang laro between these two teams, kung saan nagwagi na nga itong JT Bulacan Taipan in the 14 under division.
Medyo defense yung order of business for both teams here. No? Itong nag-iiba-iba yung defense itong JT Bulacan, keeping Cavite on their toes. Whereas ito naman Cavite using their bigs to get a lead and blocks, no? Sinasara nila yung paint against these smaller players in Taipan in those inside drives.
Both teams starting off the second half with a different set of 5. It's Sanchez, Gallardo, Liwanag, Abubo, and Makapagal para sa Cavite City. Bulacan naman will have Hapa, Cunanan, Hussein, Castro, and Francisco. Hapa able to find Cunanan ahead of the pack and getting the finger roll to go.
Ito natin yung speed advantage. Nandun na naman for Bulacan. And of course, yung outlet din. Kailangan pinpoint, no?
Abubo from the corner. Battles out. Rebounded by Castro. Siya na rin magbababa. Setting up Francisco. Reset to Hapa. Back to Castro. Hussein straight away. Gets the 3 to fall. The second conversion para sa Bulacan. Hadi Hussein. Makitang gilas dito. Athleticism kanina. This time shooting.
Then dito naman yung timing ni Hadi Hussein. Nakita mo, dinelay talaga niya yung pagbaba niya. Serving as the trailer in that situation. Kaya na-open yung transition 3 for him.
Biggest lead now para sa Bulacan at 9, 34 to 25. Abubo though will answer with his own 3-point try as getting the first conversion para sa Cavite City.
Kasi Abubo mukhang decididong to get hot from outside dito sa third quarter.
Hussein looking to answer. His shot is short. Battle for the board picked up by Abubo. Ahead to Makapagal. Pull up. Short. Hapa with a board. Hapa pa rin. Gets tapped. Releases it to Francisco. They find Castro all alone. Gets another 3. The second 3-pointer here para sa third period para sa Bulacan. Lead up to 9.
Credit Hapa there for recognizing the double team. Sinwing niya yung bola kagad. Finding a wide open shooter sa kabilang side.
Abubo, set up job para kay Gallardo. 3 for the 2.
Yung offense natin, medyo nagpipick up na dito sa third quarter.
Sinasabi mong low scoring.
Ikaw nagsabi nun, di ako.
Sorry naman. Ito na nga ang offense clicking for both these teams. As Hapa gets the ball stolen away by Sanchez. Picked up by Liwanag. Gallardo ahead to Abubo. Sabi mo, Abubo mukhang on a mission dito sa third period to get hot.
Ito natin, nung nag-start yung third quarter, decidido ito si Abubo to get his shots off, no?
Hapa drops it off to Cunanan. Gets another 2.
Wala nang pupuntahan si Hapa doon, no? Last minute, bigla nag-materialize na open teammate for him.
Third assist para kay Justin Hapa. Turnover para sa Cavite City. Hapa ahead to Castro. Loses the leather almost. Gets it to Francisco. Stepping through for 2.
Speed na ganito nitong game na to, I think it's gonna favor Bulacan in the long run, no?
Matching the biggest lead para sa Bulacan at 9:41 to 32. Another steal here para sa Bulacan. Castro with makapagal to beat. Just mid-air. James Castro, what a debut for this young kid. Now a double-digit lead para sa Bulacan at mapapatawag na nga ng timeout ng Cavite City. Now trailing by 11 points. Take another look at that Astro Boy finish. Umupo pa. 6:53 left here in the third. We have a timeout. Back with a third quarter of action dito sa between Bulacan Taipan and Cavite City. Off that timeout, a basket courtesy of Caleb Liwanag.
Well executed play there off that timeout. You gotta love that if you're a coaching staff of this Cavite squad.
Hapanaw para sa Bulacan. Francisco for another 3. Misfiring, makapagal. Secures the board. Now Sanchez. Goes to Abubo. Ilipad, short. Kunanan gets it to Hapa. Fast break na naman para sa Bulacan. Hapa to Francisco. Draws the contact against Sanchez. Heads to the line for 2.
Kita mo naman, every time this Bulacan team gets the rebound, it's off to the races. No? Palagi may advantage sila when they're going downhill.
Almost a platoon substitution here para sa Cavite City. 4 players off the bench.
Trying to keep things fresh kasi they decided to match Bulacan speed dun sa start na yon nitong third quarter.
Hindi ko blame them dahil sabi mo nga, Coach F, talagang yun yung conscious effort na ginagawa nitong Bulacan. Every time they have that opportunity, takbo ka agad.
Pero makikita mo yung mas natural para sa Bulacan yung fast-paced game as opposed to yung Cavite players. Medyo may konting pilit
2 out of 2 para kay Francisco to hike the lead up to 11, 45 to 34. Pineda. Cross-court pass stolen away by Castro. A 3-on-1. Drops it off to Francisco. Last minute. What a find from Castro.
Well, smart play there, showing the ball to the shot blocker, no? And then dropping off at the last minute. Kumbaga, tinakam niya, pinakita niya.
Kita mo rin talaga yung pedigree na meron itong si James Castro, as Nicole reported earlier. Mid-season man pumasok, has that ability to kind of adapt himself to this team.
And impact the game without scoring. No? By making those passes, solid defense.
Make that 4 assists as well para kay James Castro. Lead at 13 now, 47 to 34. Francisco gets another layup.
So did you see 2 players ng Bulacan dun clear the left side of the court para doon sa drive na yun ni Francisco?
Lead up to 15 now as the turnovers now piling up para dito sa Cavite City. Turnover number 10 to match the 10 turnovers as well ng Bulacan. Francisco goes to Prince de la Cruz, momentarily open. Kick out to Francisco. They go back to Castro. 8 to work with. Decides to pull up for 3. James Castro now has 9.
Ang layo nun, nung attempt na yun. Catching the defense off guard there.
Catching them off guard indeed. Now an 18-point lead para sa JT Bulacan Taipan. Pineda couldn't answer. Poso able to track it down. Great energy pa rin coming from John Poso. Looking inside. Stolen away by Hapa. Tatakbo na naman ng Bulacan. Hapa with a miss. De La Cruz Steps back. Castro, another three. That time short.
Yeah, that was great ball movement there. No? Walang pilit doon sa tirang yun.
Lazaro, denied by Castro. And guess what? Bulacan looking to run once again. Another fast break point for JT Bulacan Taipan as Hapa makes it double digits now. He has 10.
Trying to run this Cavite team to the ground. Itong game, very game JT Bulacan squad na to.
Lead at 20 now. Panganiban trying to elude Hapa. As Hapa will be called for a hand check.
A little bit too touchy-feely there in that defense. Itong si Hapa.
Just his first.
But you gotta love the discipline of these Bulacan players. Even when they leave their feet, hindi sila nalalagay sa kompromiso. Hindi sila bumabagsak doon sa offensive players. They avoid contact at all costs, no?
A double foul though, away from the basketball, will be called kontra Rich Fernandez and itong si Ion Drake Cunanan. Meanwhile, let's head over to Nicole for a report. Nicole?
During the halftime break, Coach Joff emphasized that for a second half, they need to control their aggressiveness and to stay disciplined para daw makapag-focus ng maayos on execution. At para naman sa kapanan ng Bulacan, marami silang i-adjust for the second half dahil nahihirapan sila on their rotations, lalo na 3 big man lang ang ginagamit ni Coach Sherwin. Hi man, Coach F.
Salamat muli Nicole Lim for that report and well, both teams indeed looking for that adjustment but so far itong Bulacan nakakahanap dito ng puwang after leading by just 4 heading into our second half. This is now a 20-point ball game.
Oh, certainly Bulacan making the better adjustments, entering this third quarter as their balloon has already lead to 20 points, 2 minutes and 52 seconds remaining.
But this is one kid, itong si John Pozo, binati na nga natin in that first half performance. But maybe not their biggest player, maybe not the most athletic, pero in terms of energy, talaga hindi matatawaran para dito sa Cavite City.
Sa certainly has a nose for the ball, coming up with those offensive rebounds itong si Pozo.
And as any player na binabati natin, I thought he was taking a seat. As Ivan Lacsina rather, back in the ball game. The crowd favorite, Ivan Lacsina. 54-35, still a 19-point lead here for Bulacan. Castro weaving his way through, gets another bucket. Castro now has 11.
Nasara na yung pinto, able to still manufacture a right-handed hook shot there.
That time setting up Hussein but overshoots. Trying to break the press is Pineda. Nakahanap ng puwang and napasabit pa. Itong si Don Nascimento.
One of the few wide open layups na nakuha ng Cavite City in this third quarter so far.
That was Pineda. Don Nascimento. You credit the effort trying to recover but maybe a good second too late trying to stop that attempt. Another free throw coming the way of Pineda. Lane violation. Tatawag dito kontra Bulacan. Let's see if Pineda can make the adjustment. Short. Alcoriza adds another rebound. Make that rebound number 7. Francisco kontra Pineda. At a pick from Alcoriza. Francisco pa rin. Goes to Castro. Almost getting another 3. Rebounded there by Fernandez. Trying to get it ahead. But wise to it was James Castro. Setting up Francisco. Floats it up and in.
That's easy basketball right there, between these two players. Talaga pag high IQ players, parang napakadali nitong sport na to.
Kaya pala hirap na hirap ako.
You're
That
selling
pointed that out.
Why are you selling yourself short?
Ang hirap ng basketball. Lead at 21 now, 58-37. A minute and 23 remaining dito sa ating third period.
Oh!
Si Lacsina will be called for an illegal pick. Hari Hussein.
That's what we always tell our players. Well, that's why I tell my players. If you always fight over the screen, good things will happen. Kasi mapipilitan yung ibang, lalo na yung mga low IQ na mga, well, I'm not saying na low IQ yung player na committed the foul. Pero good things will happen. Mapipilitang mag-commit ng offensive foul, yung screener. Diba? So that's one thing to ponder on for the young kids out there. Always fight over the screen. Unless sabi ng coach nyo, go under. Diba?
Huwag mo nang labanan. And under the defense of Laksina went itong si Kyle Xander Francisco.
Basta Francisco talaga, high IQ player.
Yan. And
Limited kasi yung athleticism.
Kyle Francisco, fearless on that drive. Picks himself up. Kita mo yung reaction niya, Coach F.
Wala,
You know what? Wala lang to eh.
Hindi nagbabago.
Uh-huh.
Just another day at the office.
And completes a 3-point play. Now a 24-point lead para sa JT Bulacan Taipan. A 29-point output. Make that a 31 point output here in the third period. They will keep it on the baseline. Talking about Cavite City with 10 to shoot. Only 41 seconds remaining dito sa ating pangatlong yugto.
And smothering defense being employed by Bulacan sa quarter na to.
Pineda looking for a friend. Able to find Laksina. Tio jumper is short. Rebounded by Hussein. Takbo na naman ang Bulacan. Hussein challenging Laksina. Short on the layup. Tapikan. Mapupunta sa Cavite City. Sanchez setting up Pineda. That layup will fall. Pineda talagang isa pa tong athletic, no? Nasa open court.
Kaya lang, the easy baskets have been far and few between, no?
That's a much needed steal as Laksina makes it 4 straight para sa Cavite City to end this third period. Some signs of life here para sa Cavite City as Francisco will be called for an offensive foul.
Good mini run here by Cavite to close the gap to end the quarter.
This is the fight na hinahanap natin para sa Cavite City. Sanchez. Another foul kontra Bulacan. Not the foul you want to give up. Now in the penalty, 2 free throws coming up para dito kay Rich Fernandez.
Referee's calling it a little bit tighter here to end the quarter. So kailangan mag-adjust ng defense nitong Bulacan dito sa fourth quarter.
First free throw won't fall. Free throws not quite the friend nitong Cavite City. 6 out of 16 in the game so far. Make that 7 of 17.
Nabanggit pa naman natin yun yung magandang yung ginawa nila against Rizal in their last game, no?
Sa second left as time will run out para sa Bulacan, but the damage has been done after leading by just 4 at the end of the first half. They will take with them a 19-point lead, 61-42. The final 10 minutes of action. Some highlights once again brought to us by Chef's Magic. Hapa igniting the offense here para sa Bulacan. Already has 10. Francisco with 16. Pineda doing his best to keep Cavite City in it. That was that Francisco end one over Ivan Laksina. What a quarter para sa Bulacan, scoring 32. Yan nga ang dahilan kung ba't sila abante ng 19, 61-42 heading to the fourth. Just before we resume our fourth and final quarter, quarter scene sealer brought to us by Chef's Magic once again. Ang ating medical staff dito na magwawagi ng ating Chef's Magic condiments. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. Quite a magical third period para dito sa JT Bulacan Taipan. Outscoring itong Cavite City 32-17 and add 2 more to their lead as Justin Hapa scores on the baseline. Lead up to 23 once again. Or 21 rather, 63 to 42. Sanchez missing on the pull-up. This is Liwanag. Goes to Macapagal. Kick out, Sanchez. Pull-up. Ayaw pa rin. Still can find the range is Andrew. De La Cruz thinking 3. Pulls it back. Now Hapa. They swing it to Castro. Attacks the defense of Lopez. Loses his footing, but it will stay with Bulacan. 11 to shoot.
There's probably a slippery area there on the floor that was right in front of the Cavite bench. No?
As JT Bulacan Taipan will call for an early timeout. 9:06 still left here in this game. Lucky player naman ang JT Bulacan Taipan ang makakakuha ng ating Chef's Magic condiments from tip-off to the final buzzer. Every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. A little over a minute gone by dito sa ating fourth period, and off that timeout, itong Cavite City trying to search for answers. Dikit tayo in that first half, but biglang bumitaw itong Bulacan in that third period.
Oh, pero ito matatawagan ng traveling violation to si James Castro. Trying to attack the basket there.
Some pressure on the backcourt now para sa Bulacan. Macapagal. Gets the ball tapped away.
Quick hands by Castro. But I think ball stays with Cavite. Is a challenge forthcoming?
Well, it did happen right in front of itong si Coach Sherwin Santos ng JT Bulacan Taipan. Trying to argue that after that tap by Castro, it did hit Liam Macapagal once again. We have seen one coach's challenge in that earlier ball game, which was successful. Very close.
You can see by the reaction of Macapagal there. Baka nga, no? Tumama sa kanya. Oh, actually hindi niya nahawakan ni Castro, no? You can see this, the exasperation, diba, on the face of Macapagal there. Parang alam niya, no?
Minsan doon mo rin ibabase, eh. Oh.
Diba?
Nag-apologize na nga siya sa kanyang bench. Ayun na nga. Another successful challenge here para sa JT Bulacan Taipan. Baka si Castro, yun rin yung bulong na ginawa niya kay Coach Sherwin. Hindi ko naman nahawakan, eh.
Saan nakita rin ni Coach Sherwin, eh. Siya na mismo yung nag-react na rin siya, after the turnover was committed.
Bautista though will lose the leather. Sanchez ahead to Gallardo, setting up Liwanag. Better execution there para sa Cavite City.
So medyo dumikit na sa fast break points itong Cavite. 14-17. Still in the favor of Bulacan.
Back-to-back turnovers though para dito sa JT Bulacan Taipan. See if Cavite City will be able to take advantage. It's a long way to go. 7:52 remaining dito sa ating laro. Poso goes to Sanchez. 8 to shoot now. Gallardo. Kick out. Open is Liwanag. 3 is short. Takbo na naman ng Bulacan. Castro.
Oh.
Drops it off to Cunanan for the finish.
The IQ of James Castro in full display there, no? Stopping a little bit, allowing the defense to get attracted to him and then finding his open teammate.
Poso naman ang sasagot sa kabila. Sila 19-point lead para sa Bulacan, 65-46. Francisco gets it to Hapa. Through the lane. Can finish off the window. Rebounded by Gallardo. Sanchez now. Looking for Poso.
Well, Pozo was open pero for yung execution ng pass, no?
You see them having that conversation. Just couldn't connect. Even if may opportunities na binibigay itong J2 Bulacan Taipan, hindi lang makabit-kabit itong Cavite City yung kanilang run. Castro once again. This time shadowed by Pineda. Stepping back for another three. Gets another one to fall. James Castro. And I see your reaction dito, Coach Chef. Hindi kita masisi.
Mapapailing ka na lang. The way this guy plays, no? It's like he's 2-3 steps ahead of everyone.
14 now para kay James Castro. I believe his third three-pointer here in this ball game. Sanchez couldn't hit from beyond the arc. Make that 5 3-pointers para sa Bulacan kontra to just 1 para dito sa Cavite City. Take another look at that Castro 3 ball. Nothing but a bottom.
2 3-point baskets for Castro so far. Is that his third?
I'm sure it's not just one. Yun na lang siguro. That patented Pineda finish. Cavite City couldn't afford just trading baskets. Time no longer on their side. 5-42. Nalalabi dito sa ating laro. Abubo. Able to get it ahead to Pineda once again. That time overshoots.
That was Castro there running interference, causing Pineda to miss that easy layup.
Lead sila at 20, 68-48. Francisco. Take out. Castro. Balik kay Francisco. His step back. Rattles out. Laksina secures the rebound para sa Cavite City. Lilipad na naman Pineda. Couldn't get it to fall. Cunanan ahead to Alcoriza. Decides to pull up for 3. Malakas. Laksina magbababa para sa Cavite City. Sanchez, give and go as Laksina will convert.
10 points in the ball game for Laksina.
JT Bulacan Taipan would like to talk it over. Still up by 18 with 4:40 left here in this ball game. Excellent feed there para kay Sanchez. So cutting Ivan Laksina. Back with the last 4:40 of this ball game. An 18-point advantage pa rin para sa JT Bulacan Taipan in the 16 under North Division matchup between them and the Cavite City MTJH Basketball Academy. Looking to slow things down now are the boys in white. Francisco directing traffic. Now Alcoriza back to Francisco. The 6 to shoot now. As a 3-second violation will be called. Kontra kay Cunanan. Makapagal now. They're trying to get the ball across as Panganiban will draw the foul. Just the first team foul here. That's Jongson.
Got beat there, kaya had to hold on to the Panganiban.
This is Panganiban getting into Abubo. Under 4 minutes to play here in this ball game. Makapagal. Pull up. Will get the bounce. Liam Makapagal. Played well para dito sa Cavite City.
Yeah, scored 5 points.
Lead down to 16. Kunanan finds Castro. Shot too strong. Abubo secures the rebound. Makapagal now. Through the middle. Up and in.
Back-to-back hits for Makapagal. That time driving to the front of the rim, using the boards.
Bulacan has to be careful. This is now just a 14-point advantage as Abubo taps it away from Francisco. Laksina attacking 2 defenders. Almost an end one. Will have to earn it from the stripe.
Lack of focus here for Bulacan in the last several possessions, allowing Cavite to inch closer with 3 minutes remaining.
This is the fight na hinahanap nga natin para dito sa Cavite City. They are able to go on these mini runs.
Yeah.
Pero yung sustain talaga na isang malaking run ang hindi pa nila nabibitawan dito. And maybe the 4th quarter with 3:03 remaining, they can do just that.
Maybe this is the run that they've been looking for, no, in the second half.
1 out of 2 though para kay Laksina. Nevertheless, cutting the lead down to 13, 68 to 55. Under 3 minutes to play here in this ball game. Hapa. Almost another steal. Hapa will recover. Setting up Castro. Gets another 3. His 4th of the ball game. Just when you think na napupunta na itong Cavite City, ang momentum dito sa Cavite City, James Castro snatching it away from Cavite.
There he is, almost causing another turnover by playing the passing lanes well.
Lead back up to 16, 71 to 55. That was that 4th 3-pointer para kay James Castro. What a debut for this young kid.
So ang maganda dito kay James Castro is nothing is forced, no? Lahat calculated.
17 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists para kay James. Makapagal goes to Abubo. Back to Liam. Liam pa rin. Escapes the defense of Alqueriza. Napalakas lang. Castro, rebound number 5. 2 and 15 now. Hapa to the baseline. Drops it off to Kunanan, his favorite recipient.
What a great pass there from Hapa. Under the kili-kili pass.
Last 2 minutes na nga will echo the Divine Light Academy in Las Piñas as Sanchez scores 1 para sa Cavite City. Just a minute and 51 remaining. JT Bulacan Taipan will call for another timeout, up by 16, 73 to 57. Action resumes, 73 to 57. 16 pa rin inahabol dito ng Cavite City MTJH Basketball Academy. Alqueriza gets trapped. Able to find Vargas. Foul will be whistled here kontra kay Laksina. Just the first team foul para dito sa Cavite City. 90 seconds left dito sa ating laro. As JT Bulacan Taipan well on their way to make this 3 straight victories. Tama ba, Coach Chef?
Great decision there for Ryan Drake to slip that screen.
Samantala for Cavite City, could appear to be their 6th straight loss dito sa ating season number 3. Hapa goes to Alcoriza. Floater won't fall. Hahayaan na lamang lumabas ni Liam Macapagal. It will go back to Cavite City. 59.5 seconds remaining here in this ball game. Cavite City naman ang tatawag ng timeout. Down by 17. Take another look at that Cunanan bucket to up the lead to 74 to 57. Final 56 seconds dito sa ating laro. 16 under matchup between Cavite City and JT Bulacan Taipan. Bulacan still in the driver's seat, enjoying the 17-point advantage. Short on that attempt was Pineda, tracking down his own miss. Still won't fall. Vargas able to save it. Ahead to Soriano. He's trying to play keep away itong JT Bulacan Taipan. Looking to make it 2 straight victories in this best of 3 series. 14 under. Nagwagi na nga sila kanina. In prime possession to make this a 2-0 win-loss card in this virtual best of 3. Which reminds me, yung ating paparating na matchup, Coach F, is a battle of undefeated, winless teams rather. Baliktad pala. And good news naman para sa kanila is one of them will finally get to the winning column.
Get that coveted first victory.
Macapagal. Laksina. That baseline jumper will fall short. Has been quite the story para dito sa Cavite City. And dyan na nga matatapos ang ating ball game. 74 to 57 will be our final score as JT Bulacan Taipan will secure this victory. Number of decent performances here for Bulacan, Coach F. Talagang so many weapons that they used dito sa in securing this ball game.
But the biggest weapon in-employ nila sa game na to is their defense, no? Saka yung cohesion nila on the offensive side, especially on those fast break attacks. Makita natin na medyo na-overmatch ang Cavite in this game. Pero may mga ano pa rin sila, may mga flashes of brilliance and a lot to look forward to for these players from Cavite. But Bulacan definitely stamping their class in this game.
After just a 4-point advantage in the first half para sa JT Bulacan Taipan, used that 32 to 17 third period to create that double-digit lead. Was high as 24 at one point in the ball game. Baliktaran nga ang ating magiging final score, 75 to 57. Cavite City back in the drawing board for them. Their 6th straight loss dito sa season number 3. Just waiting us always dito sa ating mga post-game awardees. Chef's Magic Player of the Game, the Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game, and syempre ang ating Don Benitos Assist Man of the Game. While players in our final game of this Sunday are warming up. One more game para dito sa JT Bulacan Taipan and the Cavite City MTJH Basketball Academy in the 18 under division. Bulacan looking to make it a clean sweep after getting the 14 and 16 under victories. And mukhang clean sweep din sa kanilang post-game awards as we're seeing here in front of us. Of course, our Chef's Magic Player of the Game debut performance nagpapakilala dito sa Junior MPBL and sa atin din, Coach F.
Oh, maganda yung first impression sa atin itong ating best player of the game, Chef's Magic, best player of the game. Ganda nun, stat line niya, 17 points, very efficient shooting from the field. 60%, 6 out of 13. 6 out of 10. From 3-point range naman, 4 out of 7 for 57%. Sobrang taas. Free throw lang, medyo 50% siya, 1 out of 2. Pero the rest, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, 1 block.
All-around performance siya nga kasama ni Nicole Lim as our Chef's Magic Player of the Game.
Mga kaliga, kasama ko ngayon ang ating Chef's Magic Player of the Game from Bulacan, Taipan. We have James Castro. James, ang naging maganda yung performance mo on today's game. Sa tingin mo, ano yung naging effective way sa pagkuha ng panalong ito?
Yung naging effective way po para makuha namin yung panalo is teamwork tas depensa po. Nagtulong-tulong po kami sa court at ayun, nagkakapaan po kami lahat.
James, meron ka bang gustong batian o pasalamatan?
Unang-una po, gusto ko pong batiin si Lord God na paggabay po sa amin ngayon and gusto ko pong batiin yung JT Bulacan Taipan. Maraming salamat po sa manager kay Honjo Beytay, Sir Charles Kim po at sa mga coaching staff po, sila Coach Jason, Coach Sherwin at iba pong coaching staff, sila Coach Jerry. Maraming salamat din po sa partner namin na Montessori. Si Coach Saldi din po, shoutout din po sa kanya. Maraming salamat din po sa partner namin na Montessori di San Rafael Incorporated School. Directress Josefina M. Andaya, Vice President Rolando M. Andaya, School Registrar Rosali, Osel A. Maturan, Mayor Goto Violago, Congressman Holo Violago. At gusto ko pong i-shoutout yung family ko, si mama at papa, yung mga kapatid ko, mga tito, tita, mga tropa, tsaka si Alonso, tsaka Ivy po.
Once again, congratulations to our player of the game at sa buong Bulacan, Taipan. And now, let's take a look to our assessment and defensive player of the game. Gentlemen.
Salamat muli Nicole Lim and congratulations James Castro as our Chef's Magic Player of the Game. Roberto Alcoriza naman ang ating ihiranging The Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game. 8 rebounds and a steal to boot for player number 17 from Bulacan and isa pang Bulacan player. Kilala na natin Justin Kevin Hapa, 5 assists. He is our Don Benito's assist man of the game. And that will be a wrap for our 16-under matchup between Bulacan and Cavite City. One more coming our way this time in the 18-under division. Diyan lamang po kayo. More of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL sa aming pagbabalik.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan.